One of the arrangements that was most challenging to work on in this album was actually the one that gave birth to the whole idea for the album, and that is Eyes of the World. This one was really challenging because I did it as a jam transcription. So I took the whole jam from 6/18/74 after the verses are complete and wrote it out note for note and then arranged it for solo piano. Really tricky about this is Phil's bass lines. They're very melodic and they really move all over the place. So I had that going on at the beginning of the jam, and then there's a lot of other rhythmic patterns happening at the same time as well. And covering all of these at the same time is pretty challenging, in particular because I wanted to keep Phil's bass line in my left hand so that it would be in the lower register of the piano. And playing a bass line that is that complex and moves around that much while holding down a steady rhythmic pattern in the right hand is something that I hadn't really encountered before in other arrangements or other music that I've learned, at least not to that extent. Originally, I was thinking of working around it and kind of taking the easier path, either putting Phil's bass line in a higher register and playing it with my right hand, or more likely just trying to cross my hands and play Phil's line down low with my right hand. Play the rhythmic guitar riff with my left hand up high. Deciding it would be better to just go for the challenge and learn how to play Phil's bass line with my left hand while holding down the rhythmic comping in the right, and just choose the harder path essentially. So it took me forever and I had to practice it really insanely, excruciatingly slowly many times. But it ended up not only sounding better and playing more smoothly, but it actually made me grow as a musician and freed up my left hand to have a lot more independence than it had before. So that was a real lesson as far as the arranging process for the rest of the album. Whenever something was hard, I took that as a reason to go do it instead of avoiding it and see what I could learn from the process. I got to use it in this part of Eyes. I was able to use the things that I learned from this arrangement of Eyes when I got to working on Franklin's Tower. And it gave me the ability to move the melody line from the left hand to the right and the bass register to the treble register really freely without having to do any kind of hand crossing or maneuvers mid-song. Here's a little taste of that.